what is your opinion on our ability to rewire our brains? It doesn't have to be in a neuroplastic way, but I would assume they're kind of one and one. You know, they're both one and the same, because I currently feel like a different person after all this work that I've put in. I see differently. I mean, I'm completely familiar with my past, and I become open to it and I work it, but in a forward moving fashion. What ability does the human brain have to actually rewire itself and create a new reality? Because you know, artificial intelligence might play into that. And we were talking about Elon Musk chipping brains and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what can we do?
It's a big question. Suffice it to say, I'm not a neuroscientist, but I'm grateful for neuroplasticity. And there's the neuroplasticity of the brain, and then there's the felt experience of the mind. And the interplay between the mind and the brain is a lengthy discussion or debate or philosophical, and that's a whole other thing. I'll say this, Dragon, suffice it to say that I've borne witness to some almost just miraculous abilities of people to make profound changes in their lives. And undoubtedly this would show up in the brain, okay? But at the time, they're much more interested in their felt experience of it. Some people who have gone through a living hell, and some people do, can turn their life around, can just live a much more fulfilling and enriched life by, most of them have done the work, they've gone there. They've introspected, they've seen their therapist, or sometimes through other means as well. Okay, but they've found a way to become empowered. They've empowered, and they've gone up a notch. And I would think that if the brain didn't have the ability and to do this, to rewire, as you say, or to make corrections, just change, then I suppose what happened to us when we were 7 and had that traumatic experience, we would be set for life and, out of luck. But it is possible. There's hope there, and it's a wonderful and beautiful thing when it happens, and it certainly can happen. I've seen it.
I love it. I just like we always heard, choose your poison. I think in the same light we could say, choose your fantasy. Choose whatever reality you would like to see. I mean, I do think that we have the ability to do it. I choose it every day.
There's an old saying, rule your thoughts or they will rule you, or rule your mind or it will rule you. And that's easier said than done. But when you can get to a point where you are in control of your mind and your thoughts and emotions, then that's a much different space to be in, as opposed to being under the control of something that seems like is out of your control. So a lot does go back to control. Using the 3 Viennese schools there, again, a lot is about control, or at least perceived control and power.